Aloha, friends. Join us as we explore connection. Now, if we think about it, we've had these tools at the end of our arms our whole life. We know how to use our hands to create most of what we want. It's natural to use them. We are used to it. So it is natural that beginner dancers like to resort to these tools that they've been using their whole life to try to create movement. And we want to talk about a different way of connecting the hands to the movement and to the body, because if we just use our hands only, that can feel very rough on our partner, and they can oftentimes feel like they're being mishandled.
Absolutely. There's a way that we can get a sense of how this works. Suppose that we have a tray full of champagne glasses, full of champagne. And if Tina were to ask for a glass,
I'd like some.
I'm not going to send it over to her that way with just my arms. Send everything there. Instead, I am going to bring the tray with my body, with my arms connected to the body. The body moves more slowly and more quietly, so it's easier to understand what is happening. We have more muscles, and we're able to convey that connection to the floor, to our partner. The arms are merely messengers that are helping to convey what is happening in the body. They're not acting independently to make things happen. If I want to rotate, I'm rotating my body, not the independent hands.
Mm-hmm. So as you are working through your dissociation cards in this topic, when you're doing this within your body, we want to double check that you're not creating the dissociation, again, just through the hands. So a little checklist for you to kind of scan your body to make sure that you're creating the dissociation from the correct space. First of all, when we have our phantom partner embrace, we want to imagine that, as usual, our center light is shining right into the palms. But if we imagine that we had a light shining right back from our palms, if we are well associated in our dissociation, then both lights will be shining back at one another. If we find that we have used just our arms or just our hands, we might find that that light would be shining past us. So if you look down on your phantom partner embrace and you find that it has been disconnected from the body, that's a good first thing to check. And then you can start to grab that muscle memory and remind yourself that the center light needs to stay connected with your partner. Second thing that we want to check is as we dissociate, we are just turning that one row of the Rubik's Cube, if you will. We want to keep the hips and the feet as well as the head, all three of our other rows still facing the direction that we are traveling. So that middle row stays well connected from the body out to the arms. So as you're working through these upcoming cards with all the dissociation that we're going to be doing, there's a few things for you to check on to make sure that you are connecting that to the body.
That's a great list and a good idea to periodically make that check. And after you've checked out all of your association, connection with your partner, then we'll be ready for the next exploration. We'll see you there.
Abrazos!